I was working with a group of individuals on a community project that ended up becoming Our United Villages. We were all volunteers, and then after we started that organization, soon after that we decided to create a project that would support it, but would support it in a way that benefited the community, both the community, the environment, and the local economy. The ReBuilding Center is a place where you can take anything that's reusable, anything from a doorknob to an entire house, the components of it. The goal of the ReBuilding Center is to keep as much reusable building and remodeling materials out of the landfills as humanly possible.
We just recently built a house in Southeast Portland where anything that we could use that was recycled, we did. So for example, all the doors in the house, all the cabinets, all the hardware, most of the plumbing fixtures have come from either the ReBuild Center or similar type establishments. This was the ultimate shopping trip. I was always shopping for something for the house that was pre-used or pre-owned by somebody.
I work in a magical place where it makes a lot of dreams come true for a lot of people. Sometimes I jokingly call it Portland's Pandora's box because it's so amazing, the wide spectrum of donations.
When I first started coming here, I was working at Home Depot, and I left the Home Depot and started working at Lowe's. And the people came here and asked me if I were interested in working here, and I jumped on it due to the fact that you're working with great people, a great cause, and I mean everything around it is just really good. It's not really about profit; it's more about people.
Today, what we're here for is we're actually helping a friend of ours remodel her bathroom, her master bathroom, and her laundry room. She had no idea that there were places like this. Her idea of renovation was to go to Lowe's and buy everything new. So I showed her the ways of the world that you can come here and get great stuff for, you know, a fraction of the price.
One of the way materials get here is we actually go out and take down homes that have been slated for demolition, to be demolished, but instead of them being demolished, we hand dismantle them. And really, deconstruction is just backwards of building a house. We systematically come in and take out all the finished materials first, the things that went in last, the molding, the kitchen cabinets, the flooring, the lighting, fixtures. And then we work backwards, taking the roof off, and then working our way all the way down to the foundation. And we de-nail everything that's reusable, and we even rebag the insulation if it's reusable.
The things are so nice. My mom, when we did her house, we came and we found this beautiful pedestal sink. It's like this big. And I said, Mommy, this is perfect for your guest bathroom. We built the bathroom around that sink. As you've seen that commercial, can you build around this faucet? We built around that sink. Some chrome and crystal faucets. It's just like, bam. And we paid $65 for it. We made the room. Yes, so I love it here.
I often talk with people about ways that they can be greener in their remodeling projects or their new construction projects. And the ReBuilding Center really fits into that, because it really is a first place for looking for materials and recycling options.
And we started Refine Furniture in 2001, and the goal there was to take remnant materials that we normally were recycling because they were really short pieces of wood, or they were just maybe a 5-foot piece of molding. It was really hard to find a reuse for them if you didn't have enough to do a whole room. And our goal with that was to make little furniture and show people that these things have a value as well. So what Refine Furniture does is we take things like the clear vertical grain, which is also referred to as CVG, lumber that's behind the plaster and sheetrock in a lot of our homes, and we end up making furniture out of it. Tables, end tables, coffee tables, because really it's material. It's old growth materials from the old growth forest that you could never go into the store and buy today.
What I love about this place is it makes sense. And it makes sense from just the reuse aspect that these materials shouldn't be in the waste stream. You look at the value of them, you look at them as resources of our past and future resources of Oregon. I certainly appreciate the good deal. The 50 to 90% off has really helped me fix up my house in a sustainable way, and it's allowed me to do projects that I wouldn't normally be able to financially afford. So I love that. I love that I can walk in this place and see people from the community that I get to, it's really a meeting house in that way, and it's I even met my partner here, so that was, we could offer a dating service probably and do pretty well. And I love that it really represents what could be done, and it could be done if you look at what is normally considered a liability. For example, waste is a liability. You have to get rid of it, you have to pay to get rid of it. So if you look at it differently, it can become an asset, and it's an asset for this community, it's an asset for the people who work here, and it's an asset for the people who can come shop here.
We've been able to take materials that society was saying previously are a liability. There's something we've got to get rid of and throw in the ground, and we've turned that around and made them into an asset that benefits the environment, the community, and our local economy. And if you walk around the ReBuilding Center, 100% of what's here has come from our local region.